Ron, you talk about Joe Biden a lot. I understand. You think you're going to be running against him. I can see how you might get confused. But you're running for governor. You're running for governor. And I have a question for you. You're running for governor. Why don't you look in the eyes of the people of the state of Florida and say to them, if you're reelected, you will serve a full 4-year term as governor? Yes or no? Yes or no, Ron? Will you serve a full 4-year term if you're reelected governor of Florida? It's not a tough question. It's a fair question. He won't tell you.
That's Ron DeSantis, still very much transphobic governor of California, debating against Democratic opponent Charlie Crist, who called DeSantis out, accusing him of leveraging this race towards a presidential bid in 2024. Now, this wouldn't be too out of character for Ron DeSantis, who is used to abusing his political positions towards personal ends.
Governor, it's your turn.
Well, listen, I know that Charlie's interested in talking about 2024 and Joe Biden, but I just want to make things very, very clear. The only worn-out old donkey I'm looking to put out to pasture is Charlie Crist.
For DeSantis, this is just another stepping stone in his plan to assert power and advance his political career.
The only worn-out old donkey I'm looking to put out to pasture is Charlie Crist.
And despite Ron's lukewarm response, Crist emphasizes the legacy of cruelty and harm that DeSantis has pursued throughout his career.
Yeah, well, Ron, we know you love to bully people, and the little name-calling you just exchanged, I can take it, but you shouldn't do it when children are standing behind you at a press conference and they're wearing a mask and giving hell. But apparently that's your nature, and that's too bad.
With dangerous rhetoric around the COVID-19 pandemic, his failure to act divisively on gun violence issues in our schools, and harmful policy that target trans children and their families, DeSantis has systemically threatened the well-being of the most vulnerable in his constituency. What is this dude's problem with kids?
I'm the father of a 5-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old daughter as well as a 4-year-old son, but my daughters are very athletic, and we signed legislation to protect the right of women athletes. That you should not have someone competing on the men's team for 3 years and then switch to the women's team. Charlie Crist opposed that bill. He said he would have vetoed it. I'm going to protect women's sports in the state of Florida.
Because Ron DeSantis only uses women's rights when it serves his transphobic agenda, and will abuse his power to continue to undermine and endanger women's health. He will even go as far as to betray his base's pro-business impulses to punish those whose rights he's trying to strip away.
I'm pro-business. I want to make sure we keep our businesses open. I'm not the governor who attacked Walt Disney World because they deigned to express their point of view. I'm not the governor who attacked the cruise industry because they just wanted to make sure that their customers weren't sick before they got on the boat. That's you. You're the most anti-business governor I've ever seen.
That's time, Congressman. Governor?
Now look, I'm not gonna sit here and defend big business. Anti-women, anti-children, anti-trans, anti-Disney. What does Ron DeSantis really have to offer as governor?
When a once-in-a-century pandemic hit, I led based on facts, not based on fear.
Oh, lies. Lies. This is Adrian Costa with RHQ. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check back for more videos. Thanks, guys. See you soon.